Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here with a review for Eternal Threads on Xbox. Now, this released on the 23rd of the 5th, 2024, developed by Cosmonaut Studios and published by Secret Mode, who were kind enough to send me a copy for this review. Now, this is a really interesting first-person, single-player, story-driven puzzle game that sees you basically travelling through time as this operative, and you're trying to fix like the corruption that's happened to this specific time stream. So the game's all about time manipulation, choice, and consequences. You end up in this house in May of 2015 in the north of England. What's happened is 6 people have died in a house fire, and you're not able to just stop the fire from happening. What you have to do is basically look into the week leading up to the event, all these time stream points, and basically change certain ones slightly and manipulate the choices that the people make in the lead up to this to eventually survive the event. Basically, it's a butterfly effect style puzzle game where something you may do earlier in the week, a slight little change, maybe you send one of them to do an errand that they weren't going to do, or you get one of them to say something else to another one, will affect the end of the sort of outcome. Now, this game has 2 modes. It has like a quicker mode and then like a full mode. So I played this on the full mode. It lets you get the full effect of the game. It has all of the time stream. There's a lot more events that happen. There's a few hundred events you can go through, whereas there's a sort of streamlined one which takes a little less time but doesn't allow you to see all of the events and stuff like that as well. Now, one thing I like about this, you basically can explore the timeline in any order. So you can go from the end back, you can go from the beginning to the end, and you can jump around. And if you make a tweak later on, you can then go back and make more tweaks. So nothing is set in stone until the very end, basically. So this is like a forensic style investigation. You've got to see how they're interacting with each other, what's happened. Explore the house in first person so you can interact with objects and stuff like that as well, which is cool. You have this little device which shows you where the events are in the house, so you have to just sort of follow it around, and it has like a dot on, kind of similar to like the Dragon Ball reader from Dragon Ball Z. But all in all, it's a really good game, and it's all voice acted, which I thought was really good. The voice acting is really interesting. While the gameplay loop itself is a little bit slow, because it's mainly you walking backwards and forwards into different rooms in the house, watching like interactive cutscenes, basically. It's like a visual novel where you can sort of change the dialogue at points, but you're doing it in like a first-person house setting. The story more than makes up for it. Most of the time I was spent just getting invested in the characters and what was going on and stuff like that. And I love that you can jump about and sort of change things, fix things, make things worse. I mean, a few times I made some changes earlier on that weren't for the better in the long run, so I had to go back and change everything. So all in all, it was really, really cool. Now, graphically, it's not bad. The environments are very detailed. There's a lot of different rooms to visit with each person's personality. Also, if you change something, there may not be something there when you're walking around again, which I thought was quite cool. And you can sort of explore the interior and exterior of this property. Now, this is very much a story-driven game, so it's all about the story, and thankfully it succeeds there. Now, it's priced at $15.99 on Xbox, playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S consoles. It's also available on other platforms, and I do know on Steam it does have a demo, and that uses an Xbox controller as well, so feel free to download the demo on Steam to give it a go first, see if you're interested. But honestly, if you're a fan of narrative-driven games, it's fantastic. It leads up, like the story builds up to this really great climax. It's full of great writing and everything like that, and how the characters and the history and everything weaves in through the time period is pretty awesome. So check it out. It's available right now, $15.99 on Xbox. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon for more gaming content, guys. Bye for now.